Charles, your friend, your boy, Jump Like One Only here with
Craig's mom.
And today we're going to be making some Craig's mom jokes. The premise behind Craig's mom is that she rules over Craig's life. No one believes that Craig's mom has so much power over Craig. And Craig tries to convince them that his mom's crazy. But in the face of Craig's friends, they see him as like, dude, why are you so mean? You're like, your mom's so nice. And his mom is supposedly like the ruler of the universe. Like anything you imagine is actually Craig's mom.
Yeah. Hey, Steph.
Yo, Scavenger, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. Yo, Kirby, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you.
Hey.
So this is going to legitimately be just a bunch of, like, freestyle improv humor, but all the jokes are just Craig's mom jokes.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah.
This is the music we used to listen to back in the day, Craig.
Mom, why did you only listen to one song and repeat?
Craig, back in the day, this was the only song we had, Craig. I made this song, Craig.
Mom, that sounds like you worked on Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Mom. Did you make that show too?
Craig, why are you such a fucking idiot, Craig? This song is by Heinz Kiesling. That's my pseudonym. I made this song, Craig. I told you that already.
Mom, are we German? Are you secret Hitler, Mom?
I'm not secret Hitler. I'm actually Hitler.
Kirby said, what about Craig's mom? Scavenger said, Craig's mom is totally related to Cthulhu.
Very true.
Factual statement.
Actual lore.
Kirby said, nah, man, listen to Wizards of Winter.
But that doesn't go with the jokes.
Or does it? I've never heard Wizards of Winter. Is it public domain, Kirby, or are you trying to copyright strike?
Kirby, we don't have the rights to everything, Kirby.
Mom, that song is by the band. We will copyright sue you.
Nah, they won't. They're a bunch of pussies. I should know. I'm every member of the band. I ain't gonna do shit.
Kirby said, I can't strike you if you can't monetize things.
That's not true, Kirby. The WWE stroked him earlier. They stroke him real good. Copyright stroke his dick off. I don't think Jet has a dick anymore, Kirby. I should know. I am his dick. I'm Craig's mom.
Scavenger said, we trying to copyright strike you. Kirby said, it's Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Trans-Siberian? Were they, like, men before?
Mom, why are they Siberian? Are they from Russia? Are they all Russian?
No, Craig. They're all tigers. They're all Siberian tigers.
Mom, are they Huskies, Mom? Are they Siberian Huskies, Mom?
They're Huskies because they're fat, Craig. They're a men's husky, Craig.
They don't exercise enough, Craig. Like you, Craig.
Mom, I'm like an Olympic athlete.
Shut up, you fat fuck!
Mom, I'm actually 34 pounds.
Craig, go blow away in the wind.
You're too skinny, Craig.
Mom, you just said I was fat. I don't.
Get back to the bread, Craig. Eat all the bread, Craig.
But save me the end pieces, Craig. I just eat the end pieces.
Only the end pieces, Craig. You can throw the rest away in your garbage mouth.
Let's see. Kirby said they are American, actually.
Are they trans-American?
They're transatlantic.
Airlines.
They tour from city to city, making the children smile, except you, Craig.
Never you, Craig. You remember Santa, Craig? Of course you don't. Santa doesn't give a fuck about you. You're on none of his list. Brace your eyes, Craig.
Mom, I'm blind from the light.
I'm sorry, Craig.
Craig, you never put on your 3D glasses. Every time you're at the movie, it's just blurry as shit.
As you know, Craig, I have your eyes, Craig. It ruins my experience in the film. I always say, Craig, put the fucking glasses on.
You're like, Mom, I can't see. I can't see, Craig. You have my eyes.
Craig, why'd you say your own name, Craig? You're so fucking stupid you don't even know who you are.
Craig, remember we went to Transformers? Yeah, Mom. You fell over all the fucking rows because you didn't put your 3D glasses on. You spilled my popcorn on that man.
Craig, we're supposed to be in row Z, Craig. You tripped all the way into fucking row A. Just covered in butter.
Let's see. Scavenger said, I don't understand why this is funny to me.
No one does.
Kirby said, origin, New York City, New York, Tampa, Florida. New York, Tampa, Florida. Kirby said, oh God, Craig's eyes have seen everything. Scavenger said, rep the state. Gotta rep the state.
Rep the state. Gotta rep the state, Craig. Craig, what state are you in?
North Korea, Mom.
You're in a state of despair, Craig. Your whole life is just a state of misery, Craig. Don't you ever forget that.
You think you're in North Korea, Craig? I am Kim Jong-un.
I am North Korea, Craig.
The whole country.
I'm
every
all of
flower.
it, Craig. They say Kim Jong-un doesn't piss. That's a lie. I'm pissing right now, Craig. I never stop pissing. You know the water you drink? Enough said.
Mom, I thought that was just diseases in the water.
That's because I get your water from the sewer, Craig.
And the sewer's my piss, Craig. It's the circle of piss, Craig. The water cycle is actually just my bowel movements.
Our showers are hooked directly up to the toilet, Craig.
I'm pissing right now into the air. It evaporates from the air and into the toilet.
Kirby said, excuse me, what happened between you two before the stream started? Who are you? Scavenger said, Craig, I'm your dad, brothers, sisters, and mother.
Craig, I'm your E-mother. I'm E-Harmony, Craig.
Craig, every girl on eHarmony, it's just a different picture of my vagina. I once dated a contortionist. It was me. I taught myself how to fold my vagina in all sorts of faces. You know Sandy, the girl you kissed at the dance? I named her Sandy because that was the condition of my pussy at the time. Yeast infection. That's why your lips look puffy like the bread. Speaking of bread, where's my fucking in pieces, Craig? Asked for those like 30 minutes ago.
Mom, I thought you said specifically not the in pizza.
Craig, you never listen.
I only eat the in pieces, Craig. That's my whole life.
I ended up using all the mayo.
I only wanted mayo, Craig. Just in pieces and mayo, Craig. You don't even like the mayo, Craig.
You don't like the mayo, Craig. I don't understand how you don't like the mayo, Craig. You make it. I take your dirty underwear, your crusty underwear, I put it on a cheese grater, I put that shit in the microwave as if I'm trying to make some nacho dip, and I pour that shit in the mayonnaise. I stir it up, I shake it, I act like I'm fucking James Bond's martini maker. Then I go, fuck, I'm supposed to stir it, not shake it. Forgot the movie, so I take the egg beater, right? And I mix up the mayonnaise until it gets nice and frosty. Just the way you like it. And I put it on all your sandwiches, Craig. All your sandwiches.
He's like, I'm never eating mayonnaise again, Mom. But at least the ham's good. And he's like,
You know why you're always missing a piece of your leg, Craig? I just shaved that shit off during the night. Spread it thin on a sandwich.
Kirby said, whatever you do, don't drink the punch, Craig. One mother, father, brother loved us very dearly, Craig. I'm your sister, mother, Craig.
I'm your sister, mother, girlfriend, aunt, uncle, grandpa, Craig.
Uncle Grandpa, Craig. You know that magical uncle that comes and picks you up in a bus and shit, Craig?
That's me. It's the same bus you use it. You can't do it twice, Craig. You can't do it twice, Craig.
Mom, I thought maybe the sensor would catch it this time.
Craig, you've never sensed a damn thing in your life. Cover the camera, Craig. We don't want to blind him, Craig.
Alright, I got it.
Blindness, Craig.
What? The light still went through. It didn't matter. Damn it, Craig. That's everything I ever ask you to do, Craig.
Craig, you're so white you filter absolutely zero light through. It just phases. You're translucent, Craig.
Craig, you might as well be a fucking filter, Craig.
You might as well be a Brita, Craig. Shit just flows through.
I was born in the darkness, Craig. Damn it, Craig, you had one job.
Mom, I just figured if I was white as a piece of paper, maybe someone would love me.
Craig, only crayons love you.
Craig, who the fuck loves paper? Why did you think that's how love worked?
Because one time I drew that picture and put it on the fridge.
Craig, that was just my shit. That was just my shit on toilet paper, and you smeared it into a circle and gave it back to me, Craig. Stop it.
You gave it back to me by putting it on the fridge. That shit, you get on to me about the mayonnaise. What about that shit, Craig? It's still in the refrigerator, Craig. Every goddamn day I go to get another cold brewski, Craig. You know what I see? I see my own shit from 2 years ago on a fucking 2-ply sheet of baby quilt soft toilet paper. Right on the freezer. Next to all your F's. I put your F's there to remind you that you're a failure. A failure, Craig.
They're right in the circle around you, around the feces, Craig. Just to know that it's a sacrificial circle of your dreams, Craig. They're going straight down the toilet, just like this shitty paper, Craig.
I'm finally throwing it away, Craig. I'm not gonna look at your shit anymore, Craig. Not even when you...
That was some real lag. The lag is very real.
The lag's real, Craig. Why you lagging the stream behind, Craig?
Oh, damn. Mom, I thought I had a nice, like, fridge magnet that I put it on.
You know what that was, Craig? Do you remember what that was, Craig? It's Dead Simba's dad, Craig. I have a Dead Simba's dad magnet, Craig. And you fell in love with it from the first day.
Dead Simba's dad.
Craig, why are you so morbid? I tried to get you to pick, like, a snowflake, and you were like, no, Dead Simba's dad, Craig.
Scavenger said,
I'm puking mullets everywhere, Craig. Clean it up, Craig. I'm like a fucking cat. It's 80s styled hairballs, Craig. It's from a time. It's from when I was sucking dudes' dicks and all the dicks, the bush mullets. That was the trend back in the day. They don't talk about that. Nobody know about that, Craig.
It was the hairstyle, Craig. It was the hairstyle. You put it in a bun, you threw it at someone's face, Craig. It just blinded you.
That's how I got away from my prostitution jobs, Craig. Just spit the hair mullet right back at them. That way they don't have time to pay you before you get away.
I always wanted to work for free, Craig. It's not a payment, it's pleasure.
Nobody would fuck me, Craig, unless I said they had to do it for money. It was like a premium job, Craig.
Craig, I worked at AT&T and just did the same thing on the side, Craig.
I can't remember the name of the fucking ice cream brand. Give me one moment to Google this shit.
Craig, Google didn't work when I was born, Craig. I had to make it.
They didn't have Ben & Jerry's. It's like having Ben & Jerry's ice cream. And you're just trying to give the shit away, but everybody wants to pay you $50, Craig.
Bernie said, is this Winzlow?
It is Winzlow.
Bernie said, I miss Winzlow.
I miss you, Bernie.
He misses you, Bernie.
I'm not gonna say the whole name now, because I know better.
You know better, Craig? You know what you really know better, Craig? You know not to fucking put my shit on the freezer ever again. Ever again. My house has smelled like shit for years, and you know what you say every morning when you wake up? You say, that's some nice Febreze, Mom.
Scavenger said, Bernie, I just subbed to you.
Ooh.
Bernie's getting the subscribers, Craig. Where are your subscribers, Craig?
Mom, I just uploaded a YouTube channel of you screaming at me.
You can't upload YouTube channels, Craig. That's not how that works. Has your friend Cannon subscribed to your YouTube channel yet?
It's a work in progress, Mom.
Mm-hmm. You know what else is a work in progress? Your IQ. Shit never gonna grow. Shit's like fucking weed with some poison on it.
Craig, Canons are cameras, they're not people, Craig. You got a DSLR, Craig.
Let's see. Kirby said the Empire of Eternia would never accept Craig. Damn. Bernie said cuts. Then Scavenger said lol. Then Bernie said, what kind of name is that? Cuts?
More like Craig. What kind of name is Craig?
It's the name you gave me, Mom.
I didn't give you that shit, Craig.
Scavenger said, Craig's mom is so cool, why does he hate it?
They just hit the random button on the name generator, Craig, and that's the shit they bumped.
Craig, your name is crazy, racist, Asian, Indian, Guatemalan fuck. The F is silent, Craig.
Bernie asked, "Are you guys talking about Friday?"
Freaky Friday, Craig. You ever see the movie? I was the mother and the daughter, Craig.
I fucked the mother and the daughter, Craig. Back in my day, I got all the pussy, Craig. You came out of Lindsay Lohan, then you flew into me, then Superman caught you. It's a long story about your birth, Craig.
Bernie said, "No Friday? Every no Friday. Don't forget to smash that like."
Smash the like button, Craig. Subscribe, Craig.
Craig, I'm on my phone, Craig.
Scavenger said, "I was Lil Dicky and Chris Brown."
I was Chris Brown and Rihanna, Craig.
I beat my own ass, Craig, and sucked my dick. That's the jive, Craig. You gotta catch up with the times, Craig. We went up to 4 viewers, now we're at 2 viewers, Craig. It happened all at once.
Bernie said, "Friday from Ice Cube." Brought to you by Ice Cube. Friday.
One of the people that left the stream was me, Mom.
Craig, why are you leaving your own stream, Craig? You're giving
Even you don't want to watch it, Craig. Why do you film this shit, Craig?
You're giving yourself downvotes, Craig. What is this, Reddit?
Bernie said, "Friday from Ice Cube and Chris Tucker." From them. Because they both produced Ice Cube together. See, it was a group deal, Craig.
Craig, why is it called Friday and not Monday, Craig? Because you're lazy. You always want the weekend to show up, Craig.
All these interruptions, Craig.
Let's see. Kirby said, "Damn it, Craig, why you have to lag the stream? For some reason, I can't put the Empire of Eternity as a featured channel."
You should.
Bernie said, "Rip."
Yeah.
We might have to do another one. Like, even though we resume this, if no one gets like a notification that it's still going, it's just like an empty box.
Maybe so.
Oh,
hey,
what?
Hey, Craig.
Craig, are you back, Craig?
Hey, they're both back, Craig.
Oh, is everybody back, Craig?
I think everybody's back, Craig.
Craig, why you always invite friends to my house? You never even asked me first, Craig.
Craig, I have split personality disorder. We're both talking at the same time, Craig.
We're both talking at the same time.
Craig, one of me is talking to you, and the other of me is talking to you. We're just bashing the shit out of you together, Craig.
Craig, which one of me is you, Craig? Trick question. We're all you, Craig. I'm everybody, Craig.
Oh, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Craig.
Let's see. Bernie said, "Hide your chains, Debo's coming." Scavenger said, "Yo, Winzlow, you should make an Eternia amino, Craig."
You should make an Eternia amino, Craig. Where's the Empire of Eternia amino, Craig?
Let me see if I have one, Craig.
Craig, why are you talking to yourself, Craig? I can talk to me all I want. I'm everywhere. You are right here, Craig.
Does anyone know any animators? Like someone who can like create cartoons of Craig?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like we would really dig that. Bernie says he might stroke it in a bit.
Be careful, Bernie. Well, I catch that underwear. Make that nacho cheese mayo, you know what I mean? Fucking put it in Craig's sandwiches. Craig thinks it's delicious. Craig, I told him all about the sandwiches. He stopped eating them. That nigga still eats the potato salad, the tuna salad, chicken salad. He eats sub sandwiches. He says they don't count. Eats the burgers. All got the mayo on it. Don't understand.
I know I sound like I'm 96 and a smoker, but I'm actually 23 and not a smoker.
I've never touched a cigarette in my life, Craig. Don't do drugs, Craig. I know you be doing drugs, Craig. Nobody looks as ugly as you and don't do drugs, Craig. Must be on that hard crack since birth. Faithy looking like wrinkly white prunes.
It's like, Mom, you birthed me. You know I haven't done drugs before.
Yeah, you fucking did, Craig, because I did crack in your womb.
I did crack in your womb.
I crawled into your womb, Craig. I crawled into your womb, Craig, and did crack there.
What, Mom?
And when you were in the womb, Craig. Double trouble.
You think I don't have the flexibility to crawl in the womb, Craig? Of course I have the flexibility to crawl in the womb, Craig. I can eat my pussy and fuck it at the same time, Craig. How is that possible? I'm one person, but I'm everybody. That's not even me being everybody at that point.
Hey, it's like a mirror, Craig. Nickabenson and Nickabenson, Craig.
Let's see. Scavenger said, I don't know any, sadly, when it comes to the animators. The fake Nick said, I'm streaming, hey. Then Kirby said, dang it, I want to feature the Empire of Eternia, but I can't for some reason.
Then you said, dang it, Craig. Craig ruining YouTube features, Craig.
Craig, it's all your fault. And you should know, Craig, that Aiden is sorry that you can't do it. I think he would be very, very consoling and appreciative that you're trying to do that, Craig. But this isn't him, Craig.
Understand, Craig. I'm everybody, but I'm not Aiden.
Right? He is a very unique and genuine person.
Isn't that right, Aiden? Yes.
It's like, Mom, now it just seems like you are Aiden.
What?
Don't insult Aiden that way. Aiden is extremely unique. Aren't you, Aiden? Yes. I am incredibly unique. Craig's mom, of no affiliation to me.
Let's see. He says, I get this for some reason. Post nothing. Could not find a channel with that username or URL. Let's see. Scavenger says, I think you can only feature channels on PC or laptop. Maybe. The other me said, please like and make sure to ding 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 that bell button so you can be notified when we do these live streams. It's your friend, your boy, Nick, signing out. That's not it.
That's not it at all, Craig. Craig, aren't you familiar with the system, Craig?
I used to be familiar with the system, Craig, until I lost the system, and the system lost me, Craig. I tried to beat the system, I tried to pay taxes, I tried to do what I could, Craig. You know what happened? I became president, Craig.
If you can't beat the system, you rule the system, Craig.
Craig, I spoke to Vladimir Putin on the phone, and I was Vladimir Putin.
It seems like the other Nick is logging out. Kirby said, @Scavenger.
Dang it, Craig. Makes sense for once.
Scavenger said, it's Nick from another universe.
It's Nick from another Craig.
All the Craigs are gathering. Better bring my shotgun.
Scavenger said, where he didn't become a real-life superhero.
Where he became a fake life normal hero.
A fake life normal. That's just literally what happened. Kirby said, it's
Craig from another Craig.
That's what you said.
Yep.
Let's see. I kind of want to do a stream where we go on Tinder. Like, I would live stream my Tinder and see what happens. The music made it really feel like an Always Sunny. Call Ice. He's crying. Said, call Ice.
Is he crying, Craig? Is he laughing?
This is a good chance for us to figure out, so you can get better at this, what his name is trying to, like, tell you. I actually don't know. Who is Ice?
Ice, are you okay, Ice? I heard you're crying, Ice.
Scavenger said Tinder memes?
That's right, Tinder memes. You know who you won't see on Tinder? Craig's ugly ass.
Mom, I created one, but you just keep destroying it off the app.
That's right, Craig, because I invented Tinder.
If I had it, the one rule of Tinder, the one unspoken rule is, you hear that, Craig? It's unspoken.
Kalabasa the Content King said, why you guys making that noise? That noises?
What noises, Craig? What are the noises you're speaking of, Craig?
It's one specific noise, Craig.
Don't question me, Craig. Why you gotta be lying on me, Craig? I ain't making no noises. Only noise I hear from you, Craig, is Craig, 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 Craig. I'm Zuck, Craig. I have all your Facebook data, Craig. Remember that time you sent a dick pic to Shirley? I was Shirley, Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, your dick, the camera.
She has a list and like tiny glasses on. I was Santa. I was Easter Bunny. I was all the presents.
I was your dad. I was your dad's uncle. See, I've been hiding the list on all the objects in the house, Craig. I smelled this Coke and got dehydrated. That's how much a diuretic Coca-Cola is, Craig. I need a soda, Craig. They can't break a 5 in the lobby. Well, give me my money, Craig. You owe me. I've been taking care of you your whole life. Remember that time you were in the woods with the wolves? Your whole life? I was the one who put you in the woods with the wolves. You owe me for that. At least give me $1.75, Craig.
And it's like, Mom, were you the wolves?
That was the one thing I wasn't, Craig. You were out there with wild wolves.
Craig, how the fuck am I gonna be a wolf? Explain that, Craig. That doesn't make any goddamn sense, Craig. I can say that, Craig. I am God.
Calabasa, the content Craig, said, "Who is Craig?"
Craig is a broke ass, fucking dumb as fuck, stupid, owing me money ass nigga.
Fucking stupid. Owen Wilson.
The fucking Owen Wilson died.
He's like, oh, alright, thanks. Shut up, Craig. You don't do the impression right.
This video has been struck down by Owen Wilson. Owen Wilson is like,
I am not Craig. I'm Craig's mom.
Calabasa, the content king, said, "Discover construction sites."
When you don't know where to go, when you don't know what you want to do for vacation, discover construction sites, Craig. Go there, fall off a beam.
Craig, there are so many ways you can die at a construction site. That's why we're going there for vacation, Craig. Forget the beach. I know Shirley said she'd suck your dick at the beach. You don't have to worry about that. Shirley will also be at the construction site. I am Shirley. We gotta go, Craig. Bring your bags, Craig. I know you don't have any bags. Bring all of them.
He's like,
And don't forget the end piece of the bread.
I know there's only one left, Craig. I saw you eat one.
Let's see. Scavenger said,
The only thing I'm not is those wolves and Cthulhu, Craig.
Kirby said,
Look at that picture, Craig. It's the only positive source you will ever see, Craig.
he sent a picture of her Hangouts. I can't look at the picture without, like, cutting the stream off.
Scavenger said, I'm his sister, Craig.
I'm his sister, Craig.
Whose sister are you, Craig?
Craig, I know you're a pussy, Craig. You ain't got no dick, Craig. Craig, you know where your dick is? Ha! You wish you knew where your dick was, Craig. Craig looks down. The turtle abyss falls.
Craig, you know what dick is, Craig? It's Richard.
Kirby says,
Do it anyway. Okay. Oh, what the fuck is that? I can kind of see it.
The eyebrow.
It was actually just another Craig meme, Craig.
Kirby said,
I want all of you to look at it. Look at it.
Ray, no, that was Bo. Bo sent me a thing. He said, what was the rap song you were working on when we hung out? Contract work. Bo wants to know about Fiverr.
He wants to know about Fiverr.
If only I had, like, a sponsor deal for Fiverr. That'd be great.
Scavenger said, I'm also her. I'm also your sister, Craig.
Does Fiverr give sponsor deals, Craig? Or are you just making that up?
I'd love to get sponsor deals from Fiverr, Craig.
We could get paid to do shout-outs on Halonis.
No.
No, not on Halonis.
Craig,
like,
that sounds
on
stupid.
the YouTube videos. Like, instead of doing Amazon affiliates, it's like, we'll shout out your Halonis thing on YouTube.
That's how I'll make money, Craig. You doubt me now, Craig. It's number 2 on trending, Craig. we gotta get that Halonis money. You know who's getting the Halonis money? Rachel. Paying people getting paid $15 to be Snapchat friends for a month. What kind of shit is that, Craig?
Paying people $15, Craig. That's what you do.
Craig, you can't get friends without Halonis. You gotta get on there. You haven't heard of Halonis yet? It's a social commerce, social media platform. It allows you to get paid for anything, Craig. Including premium Snapchat subscriptions.
Craig, you're the type of dude who'd be on Halonis, Craig.
Craig, you are the guy who'd be on Halonis. You're the only guy on Halonis, Craig.
Oh, see ya,
Catch you later, Scavenger. Best of luck fishing.
For sure. Let me know if you end up
Catch him.
doing an Eternian record for fishing.
I'm out that. Are there any fishing records yet?
No, not yet. He was gonna set the first one.
There you go, Craig. There you go, Scavenger.
There you go, Craig. Setting fishing records. You think this is a game, Craig? This is real life, Craig.
I think 30 minutes is enough, Craig.
I don't know, Craig.
It's like a series, Craig.
Yeah.
Everybody hates Craig. Everybody loves Craig. Not. It's always sunny. Except when Craig's bitch ass is around. Craig and friends. He has none.
Fuck it. Name a sitcom. I'm thinking of like Frasier, and that doesn't work. Friends doesn't work.
What about Full House, Mom?
You're full of shit, Craig. That's what you are.
What about Three's Company, Craig?
I am all three of the companies, Craig.
Craig is company. One Craig is company. I don't need any more Craigs in my life. You're the one, the only, and now the last Craig.
What about Family Matters, Mom?
You don't matter, Craig.
Craig, you're the one member that separated our entire family. You wanna know where your dad is, Craig? Me too. Fucking Craig.
I don't know more sitcoms. What about Family Guy, Mom?
Ah, you're Meg. That Meg is the only woman you will ever love who will also hate you. Like I do.
What about American Dad, Mom?
We just discussed this, Craig. Your American dad left, Craig.
You're American. We only have Pablo now, Craig.
You have six
I
other
just sweep the
replacements.
floor.
Pablo, why don't you sound Mexican?
And Mexican can be any voice.
Pablo, sound Mexican.
That's very demeaning.
Pablo, I'll give you $1,000.
See.
Thank you, Pablo. Craig, why can't you be like Pablo?
He's like, what are you gonna pay me in? And he's like,
She's like, I am the money, and he's like, never mind. I'm actually good.
I'll pay you in Taco Bell, Pablo. We can do the dollar menu once a day for 1,000 days. We'll get there.
he's like, why do you assume I like my favorite food is Italian? And she's like,
Craig, get over here and eat this man's Taco Bell.
Kirby said Futurama.
You don't have a future, Craig. You've never had a future, Craig.
You went forward from 1999, Craig, and just got shittier every year.
The money will be Frank's because, to be frank, I'll never pay you, Pablo. Pablo, haven't you wondered, every day you've been sweeping up the same French fries? That's because every day I pick up the same French fries at McDonald's. I give them to Craig. I shove them up Craig's ass. And then they fall on the floor. I don't know how they get back on the floor, Pablo. That's why you're here. That's why I hired you.
Craig, it's a looseness test, and you fail.
You fail every time, Craig. I know you're gay. I know. What else could be going in that asshole, Craig? French fries? What do you mean I made you loose? What do you mean it's the fries' fault? What do you mean they used to stay and now they drip? Fries don't drip. They're solid objects, Craig. Water drips.
Is it the oil, Craig?
Is it the oil from the fries? That made more sense, Craig. From the fryers. They're still warm, too. I get them fresh from McDonald's.
Now that I'm explaining this to myself, Craig, it seems to make a lot of sense what you're saying. But you can't. You just can't make sense, Craig. It's still your fault.
It is definitely your fault, Craig. Fucking idiot.
Craig, we're gonna go to whole potatoes next time.
Craig, you're ready for the next level. You can't hold the fries anymore. You gotta be able to hold your potatoes.
Craig, we went from mashed to French and now solid.
If we keep using all these potatoes, eventually Young Gravy will come. Love Young Gravy. Favorite rapper, Craig. I ain't talking about no candy wrappers either. My favorite candy wrappers are Reese's. I love the little cups.
Craig, I am Young Gravy, and I'm also Old Gravy.
And I'm also the Reese's cup wrappers. That's why I love them so much.
And I'm also Ice Cube, Craig.
They're sexy and frilly, Craig. Those Reese's Puffs, they're like the lingerie of candy, Craig. I love stripping down a Reese's. I do it slow. Do it with my teeth. I really get into it. It's my kink, Craig.
Craig, you're so skinny, you could wear a Reese's cup as a dress, Craig.
You could eat some more Reese's Cups. Maybe then you'd be a little less gay, Craig. Probably the sexiest candy out there. Smooth and creamy. With a nice chocolate.
Mom, I don't know that candy can define sexuality.
Craig, you ever seen a Skittle, Craig?
I'm experimenting with the BES Yu-Gi-Oh monsters, Craig. All you experiment is with the BS, Craig. It's just full of shit.
I also looked into the BES Yu-Gi-Oh monsters for a little bit. Carby. Does Carby like only eat the end pieces of the bread? He's all about the carbs.
Carby is one of Craig's friends. Carby's like, I don't see what's wrong with your mom, Craig.
And he's like, no, seriously, you don't understand. She's terrible. And he's like, what are you talking about, Craig? Carby, you're such a wonderful young man.
I'm actually not a man. I'm a bee. I drive a car. I starred in that film, the Bee Movie.
Cobby, it seems like you're feeding me a line of bullshit.
No. It's like a Hot Wheel, and I like flutter my wings really fast.
Cobby, why didn't you bring flowers into my house then? Are you gonna die from lack of nectar, Cobby?
No, I can survive off the end pieces of bread. It's fine.
Cobby, that's my bread.
Cobby, stop coming over to my house, eating my fucking bread, lying about being an insect. I've never seen you dance. You've been talking the whole time. We all know bees dance. They be twerking for a nigga. That's how you get the information from a bee.
Cobby, just because you went and bought a dollar store bee costume, put it on, and came over to my house.
Riding on a Hot Wheel, a normal size Hot Wheel, just scooting across the fucking sidewalk, doesn't make you a car bee. Are you one of them other kin, Craig? You a furry? Oh fuck, I forgot, Craig. Sorry. Car bee. I'm getting on car bee. I'm so used to getting on you, Craig.
Are you a Furby, Craig? Do kids raise you and hang out with you, Craig?
Are you a Furby, Craig?
Dang it, Craig. Say my name right. Say Kirby's name right, Craig.
Craig, are you a Tamagotchi keychain, Craig?
Craig, don't make me inhale. Don't make me inhale you. I'll launch you into space, Craig.
Craig, you must be a Tamagotchi keychain, because I just leave you, forget about you, and let you die in a couple days, Craig.
Kirby said the bee costume is literally a bee. It's the letter B. Kirby is wearing a costume with a letter B, and he scoots on the sidewalk on a small Hot Wheels car, and he goes buzz while eating the end pieces of bread.
And Craig's mom just runs after him like, Cobby, that was my last breath.
I thought you were gonna say, and then Craig's mom just runs over him.
Kirby, stop! I told you it was my fucking end pieces, Kirby. I paid $3 for 2 pieces out of a whole loaf. You can't do this to me.
She's like, I'll still eat it with the tire tracks, I don't care.
Adds the flavor.
Just throwing around a half-eaten end piece of bread, just fucking tar and little street beads and broken beer glass just flapping around in the wind.
Delicious.
Hard crunch. Just chewing on it like fucking the Grinch when he chewed on the fucking bottle. Very similar scene. Grosser. She outgrossed Jim Carrey.
Nice. Craig, you once sang the national anthem. Everybody booed, Craig. Everyone.
Everybody was me.
I bought out all the seats to the Super Bowl, Craig. Booed the shit out of you for 12 minutes straight.
Why don't you ever pay me if you can boo the shit out of everyone?
Pablo, I told you. Taco Bell. Dollar menu every day for 1,000 days. That shit adds up. Literally, Taco Bell runs right through you. Goes through you faster than light through Craig's pale ass. Transparent ass nigga. Never said transparent and nigga in the same sentence.
Craig, you're transparent, and I'm your transparent, Craig. I'm everyone, Craig. I'm both genders.
I like Kirby's thing. Kirby said,
Stop. Damn it, get out of my way. You're always in the way of people, Craig. Craig, how am I gonna get by, Craig? I'm trying to get to the fridge, Craig. Craig, what the fuck? Come on, Craig.
I'm not even near the fridge. You're like 20 feet away from the fridge. Craig.
How am I gonna get 20 feet I need to go, Craig? You're always in the fucking way.
I'm actually in the corner of my room on my bed, and she's like, Craig.
Pablo's like, is this rape? Is this incestuous rape? I don't think this is okay.
Pablo, I'll pay in 1,000 chalupas. They'll hit the dollar menu eventually. You see. You'll all see.
She's like, I feel like this. He's like, I feel like this is just becoming like a more racially motivated thing.
That's the best.
Actually, you know what? I could actually probably deal with Subway. Like, if you paid me in Subway, that wouldn't be too bad. I like Subway.
And she's like, you know what? While we're there, we can get some really crisp potato chips. I'll use that to shove up Craig's ass next time. And he's like, no.
Perfect. Very abrasive. It's exactly what he needs. Now, pardon me, ma'am. Before I order, your $5 footlong is still a part of the menu?
Why, yes, we're still doing the $5 footlong because we exist in a universe where it didn't become like a fucking $6 6-inch or some shit. Just because you say the shit multiple times and make it a deal. So,
and she goes, okay. So, real quick, I gotta convert it into like a smaller size.
man, what do you mean?
Shut the fuck up. I'm about to teach you some math. Okay. So a foot is 12 inches. 12. Hold up, I got my handy dandy calculator.
Mom, can you stop poking my eyes?
Shut up, I'm doing some math. Let's see, so
He's like, I can't see well as it is anyway.
I like it $1 2.4 inch.
Ma'am?
It's the math, it checks out. I like your $1 2.4 inch sub.
We don't really sell that like that, man. You kind of have to buy.
What is this, Costco? I have to buy everything in bulk.
I'm not trying to get in a boat. What the fuck do you do for kids meals?
We just generally we do the 6 inch.
What if I just want the end of the bread? What then?
And everybody knows in this whole town, I love the end of the bread. You gotta know me. You know me. There. Where's my sandwich?
Craig comes home one day and it's like, Craig, we're out of bread. Go get some bread at the store. And it's like,
But only bring me the end pieces, Craig. Steal the end pieces out the bread, Craig.
He shows up to the store and there's just like now on sale all end piece bread. And it's just a picture of his mom's face and with a sign that says, buy this one, Craig.
This exact one, Craig.
The sign just keeps talking.
Your ad for a couch. What?
Kirby said,
Don't make me send another positive picture of you. Oh man, potato chips shall make his ass very salty. His being you, Craig.
this person, I'm sorry, your name is beyond my comprehension. Hello, I saw your ad for a couch for sale on Craigslist.
Oh yes, that was me.
Oh yes. How much do you want? It's Craig's old couch. Craig used to be afraid of jacking off. He knew I'd catch him. So instead he would just fuck the couch. I didn't want the crusty couch anymore. I feel like I got as much of his mayonnaise as I would possibly get out of that couch. So, you know, if you want it, I'll give it to you on, not Craigslist. Craigslist is for old people. Find me on Hellonis. I got the couch on Hellonis.
Craig's like, that was the one site I'm actually really proud that I made. I made it in HTML.
And she's like, shut up, Craig.
Nobody uses
wants your
Craigslist
list.
anymore. Ever since you can't get prostitutes on it anymore, it's been a failure. Bring back the personals.
She's like, I should know that was 90% of my business scheme, Craig.
Kirby said Craig has a couch.
Craig had a couch, Kirby. Past tense.
What
Selling
happened?
it to your boy. Incomprehensible name. That nigga's name is the secret of the universe. You able to figure his name out, you can do anything.
What happened was, I was sitting on Craig's couch one day, and all of a sudden I heard it scream. I realized he impregnated his couch, and it became sentient.
I was like, Craig should never put life into this world and raise it. I didn't think you could make a worse Craig, but Craig could probably make a worse Craig himself.
The couch comes home and it has like a suit and tie and like a briefcase and it's like, I'm back from the big firm, Dad. I hope you're proud of me now.
And Craig turns around, and he's like, shut up, couch.
Craig
Nobody
becomes
likes
his mom to the couch.
And he's like, Dad, I just
Shut up, couch! Nobody likes
Always sitting around, never getting a job.
Dad, I actually just got a job.
We could do those skits really easily. One person is the mom, and you just turn the camera from the mom to the fucking couch, and all you gotta see the bag. It has a bag. That's Craig's son. I'm back from school, Mom.
You don't go to school. I have a penis. I'm not your mom.
Then Craig's mom's like,
Craig, maybe, honey, you should calm down.
and the relationship between Craig and his own child, Craig's mom is like the sensible one.
Yeah.
I never raised you like that, Craig. Kirby said, are you familiar with the Gradius games? That sounds very familiar. Is it like a space shooter kind of thing?
Craig, you know about space shooters? I know you know about school shooters, Craig. Fucking emo ass sitting in your room all the time. You don't even play shooter games. You just shoot off your fucking dick. Pornhub is your Call of Duty. Your call to duty is to put your dick in your own ass. That's all you do, Craig. That and potato chips.
Craig, I have gotten 6 calls from the principal this week about the same problem in the middle of your history class. Look,
You get up on your desk, Craig. You pull down your pants. You show your ass cheeks to your teacher. You slap him twice, and you go, Frito Lays. Your principal reenacts it every time I go, and he complains about it. I don't want to hear that anymore.
I'm tired of seeing your teacher's wrinkly ass.
Mom, my teacher just has a fetish. I don't do that. That's clearly my principal just trying to show you his ass.
He has a very salty ass, Craig. Very salt. The salt is a diuretic. It just it shrinks his anus. It's like looking into the singularity. It's just.
I use it for my chips and salsa, Craig. I just scrape a little bit off.
When you said I just scrape a little bit off, I heard like it's just the hardest high-pitched fucking sound of her scraping against the principal's ass.
And you just see like visible like salt rocks like coming off.
Salt rocks and like a patch of flesh. By the time she's like holding it, that bitch looks like an oyster. Ooh.
Read it, Craig.
Mom, I think that's kind of insensitive.
Craig.
Craig, you gotta do it for the fans, Craig. You gotta. If you don't read it, Craig, people go to other people's streams and go, they don't read the chat. they never read the chat back in the streams.
Kirby said it's an arcade scroller. Grady sounds.
Kirby said, message retracted, Craig. What the fuck does that mean, Craig?
Craig, stop being Craig. You're making them retract their messages, Craig. What are you doing?
Ooh.
I almost fell, Craig. I've fallen multiple times, Craig. There ain't no life alert shit, though. I ain't gonna be talking about how I can't get up.
Craig,
That shit's a grave.
Craig, more people's messages are retracted by you than dicks are retracted by me, Craig. They just shrivel up and disappear.
He said Mike Hunt. I actually know what he wants you to say.
Does he want you to talk about Mike from Home Improvement?
No. Kirby, how are all of your messages getting retracted? That's something Craig would do. That one is so obvious.
Craig, are you talking about the Loch Ness Monster again?
Mr. Paul Loch Ness.
He comes in and he's like, Couchy, Dad Couchy, I'm home from the swamp.
I'm home from the swamp.
Aren't you proud of me? And he's
What do you want?
No. The couch is like, I'm very proud of you, son. Unlike my fucking dad.
Oh, iCup? Is Apple launching a brand new product line for appliances?
Why don't you do shit like that, Craig? Why didn't you create the first wearable smart cup?
Why don't you diversify your portfolio, Craig? Look at you. Look at your son over here. The couch working for Apple. Making eye cups.
Making these eye cups. Did you know? The other day, I saw him put some potato chips in an eye cup. You know what I always see you do? What I see you do? Frito-Lays!
I see you shit, Craig.
I always see you shit, Craig.
I cuss, Craig.
Did she say iCups, Craig?
I cuss.
I cuss?
I cuss, Craig. I have a hard potty mouth, Craig. Not as hard as you be hitting the potty, though. Always shitting. Craig.
Mom,
Greg!
It's just like
Frito-Lay!
Mom, I just locked myself in the bathroom and play my Nintendo DS so I could be away from you.
That's what you want me to think, Craig. I'm on your Pokemon Go, Craig. I see what you do. Catching them Pikachus, Craig.
Craig, you know why you still got a Nintendo DS? You don't even have a DSL. You don't even have a DS XL. You don't even have a DS Lite. You don't even have a 3DS. You don't even have a 2DS, Craig. You don't even have a fucking Nintendo Switch, Craig. You know why? I can give you 5 reasons, Craig. You a dumbass nigga. You a bitch ass nigga. You a cunt ass nigga. You a Nintendo DS ass nigga. And I never wanted you. Put all that shit together. Smack! Get out of my face, Craig.
Craig, the reason you can never get a Nintendo DS is because you're never conscious long enough to go out and buy the newest installation.
Kirby said,
Your screen is full of jinx, which is me. Come closer, Craig. I got a secret, Craig. I got a secret for your Lay's.
she yells Frito-Lays every time she shoves another bag into his ass. She shoves like the whole bag of chips into his ass so that when they get inside, it pops. So the chips just explode through his anal cavity. Reverse feeding. Anal enema of Frito-Lay.
She's like, Craig, I was inspired by South Park. We're gonna shove fruit up your ass.
Kirby said, no man, it's Dorito-Lay.
Shut up, Craig.
Pablo's like, I take offense to the Dorito-Lay. Why's it gotta be Doritos? Come on. This is not even the classy one. Why not Tostitos?
She's like, you better take your licks, Craig, or I'm gonna shove a whole can of Pringles up your ass, Craig. I'm gonna get the whole thing, shove it upside down, let it just filter in the ass, Craig.
Filter.
Yeah, it's like a stack, so it like Pringles, like.
I get it. I can see the image. It sounds so much more. I imagine it just gets worse from there. Like, she unscrews the back of, like, the fucking Stacks can and puts, like, the top of, like, a pump for, like, a bicycle pump, and she can just push the Stacks out of the can into, like, his anus.
No.
And then she's like, twerk for me, Craig. I want to hear you crunch up the chips.
She leaves it in, and she's like,
Oh no, we're getting invaded by North Korea, Craig.
and she like shoves a grenade in and like taps it, and it fucking fires out like a mortar.
The whole house fills with the smell of just, like, chip crumbs, just crushed chip crumbs, because he had so many, like, just chips shoved up his ass that was, like, most of his body at this point. Fuck blood. It just smells like a mixture of all the different chips.
You just see inside Craig's blood, or like instead of white blood cells and red blood cells, it's like little chips.
You got the Cool Ranch Doritos and the nacho cheese. Kirby said, oh gosh, Nick, what has your content become?
What has it become, Craig? See what you've done to the content, Craig? Ruin it. Just like my life.
I passed the spot to you.
Oh,
You would pass the spot to me.
I get you. So it's like
Only Craig would like Trump. Only Craig. Craig was his only vote. You know how I know? I am Trump. I rigged the election.
So that only Craig could vote for me.
And then I could shame him publicly for it.
Craig, why'd you vote for me?
Craig, you know what was obviously not the right choice, Craig.
Craig's like, I thought I was voting for Bernie Sanders.
You liberal fuck, Craig. No choice is the right choice. It's politics.
Craig, the only choice is to stay at home and listen to me shit on you, Craig.
For an hour straight, Craig. 2 hours, feature-length film. Craig.
The movie, Craig. Craig, it sold 0 in the box office, Craig.
Mom Wars, the Craig Wars. Mom Wars, the Craig Menace. Mom Wars, Revenge of the Craig. Mom Wars, a new Craig. Mom Wars, the Craig Strikes Back. Mom Wars, Return of the Craig. Mom Wars, the Craig Awakens.
Mom Wars. I keep locking Craig out of the house and he breaks through the fucking window again.
Craig, you have a key. Yeah, the key is in the Frito-Lays. See, you take the Dorito chips and you crush them up into a paste using the mayonnaise I packed in your lunch. And you stick all that in the keyhole. Let it dry. Maybe for like an hour or two. I can berate you. Then, once you turn it all, it is fit just perfectly enough to be a key. That's how I get in your room, Craig. You think you locked it. You never lock it.
he's like, Mom, that's where all my ska band music is.
Craig, you couldn't jam to that if you wanted to, Craig. You're not hard enough.
You don't have a high enough appreciation for the arts to know what ska music even is. Name one ska music artist, period.
He's like, Mozart. Craig.
I'm sorry, what? What did you say, Craig? I couldn't hear you.
He gets like worse. He's like Looney Tunes.
I'm sorry, Craig. I have a trouble. I don't speak the language that is your stupidity.
He's like blue paint.
Mom Wars, The Last Craig. Mom Wars, Rogue Craig. Mom Wars,
that one, like,
Solo, a Craig story.
That one, Solo or Craig story. First off, for like the Rogue Craig one, it's like Craig but dressed as like Terminator, like running away from his mom. And for the Craig story one, it's just like him dressed as Han Solo and his mom in the background as fucking
Chewbacca?
no, Chewbacca.
Lando Calrissian?
No, the dude, Jabba the Hutt. She's like, Craig, you never dress like Princess Leia for me, Craig.
Craig, remember when I bought you that chain bikini? You thought you took it off. I'm gonna do some Oprah shit. Look under your shirt. Ah!
Craig, I got you tickets to the Dr. Phil show. Oh, it's my favorite show, Mom. Nah, you're on it, Craig.
I thought you were gonna say it.
Craig, I got your tickets to the doctor, Craig. Got your front row seats to the stretcher. Come into my room. You gonna need those tickets at his ass whooping.
I got you front row seats to the morgue, Craig.
Kirby said, you don't deserve the spot, Craig.
Incomprehensible name said.
I got a feature length for you, Craig. I got 12 cans of barbecue stacks.
Mom, don't let him in. I'm gonna let him in your room, Craig.
Kirby said, nah, man. He turns into Jar Jar Binks.
Craig's Jar Jar Binks.
Craig's Jar Jar Binks. He's just like,
The Emperor is Craig's mom.
right.
Do it, Craig.
Lightning Craig. And he's just like,
I want that. I really want this scene of him shooting Force Lightning. And we just say,
Lightning, Craig.
I am Zeus, Craig. Poseidon ain't got shit on me, Craig.
fuck. Emperor Palpatine, Lightning. I want it. I want it. We gotta do it.
That image, just an up close of his face, like Lightning Craig.
Lightning, Craig.
I'm gonna get you, Craig.
Craig, go in there flipping your fucking sword around, Craig. You think you can beat me, Craig? You never bossed a real nigga in your life, Craig.
He's like,
You thought you had me.
I trained with Yoda, Mom.
You thought you trained with yoga? You thought you learned the yoga, Craig?
I said Yoda, Mom. He's a little green guy.
Stop being racist, Craig.
They're not even on screen right now.
Craig, you think you can fly a spaceship? You can't even fly my car home when I'm drunk, Craig.
Shut up, Mom. I left you on taboo.
On taboo. On the
Trying to hit me with that purple shit, Craig. Not today, Craig.
Craig, you didn't know your mom could flip around your memes like that shit, Craig.
I got fruit punch, Craig.
Craig, how do we breathe at this height, Craig?
We're just in the air, Mom. We're not even that high up.
Craig, this is Mount Everest on crack, Craig.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of exasperation. They don't say like full words.
Gotcha, bitch. Oh shit! Wait, hold up. I'm the one on the ground. Oh, thank God, Craig's son. Couch, come here, Couch.
And he's like, I'm back from another day at work, guys. And Craig's like, shut up, Couch. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill my mom. Couch is like, I don't think you should do it. You can never stomach it, Craig. You can handle the truth, Craig.
Craig, do it, Craig. Do it, Craig. Do it. Lightning, Craig.
That's all I wanted.
He's a traitor, Craig.
Not as big a crater as you, Craig.
Fuck it. Everything is CR. It's hard to stop saying Craig once you started saying Craig.
That's what his mom's so upset about. She's like, I wanted to name you Greg Craig, but I just couldn't get the CR out of my fucking mouth.
It just sticks with you, Craig. It's so easy to say, Craig. Rolls off the tongue, Craig.
Calabasas said, I'm the contact king. Then he said, before I murk. Then he said, LR Beerus. Oh, he's doing Dokkan. Then Kirby put up a bunch of shit emojis in the text.
Hi, Craig.
You ever played Pokemon Kingdom, Dokapon Kingdom, Craig?
Craig, I know that's your favorite game, Craig. I beat you at it every time, Craig. You picked the mage. Worst class, Craig.
Craig, you somehow died in Animal Crossing, Craig. How the fuck?
Calabasa wants to know if you're streaming.
I am not streaming, but I wish I was now. Not only that, Craig memes are not an Eternian thing. Craig memes are a Craig meme type.
Kirby said snake koala.
Snake koala?
Do you have change for a file? Fuck, we did talk. We definitely talked about this. I am thirsty as fuck.
Go ask the girl at the front desk.
Is there a new girl yet? Okay. We've streamed this for like an hour. Oh, it's a mouse in this thing? I'm sorry. Calabasa said, aren't you the guy who made it to 30 likes?
I am. Thank you so much. I'm the guy.
The guy.
Out of everyone on YouTube, I was the first to get 30 likes.
Craig, why can't you be like Winzlow, Craig? Why can't you get 30 likes, Craig? Come on.
Craig, why are you always messing up my Snapchat filters, Craig? One day I'm a bunny rabbit, next day I'm Satan, Craig. You think that's funny, Craig?
Calabasa said, you going offline? I want to get a drink. Thirsty as fuck. Been doing this for an hour.
Craig, you can go get a drink and turn up by yourself, Craig.
Calabasa said, come on, Craig. Craig.
Craig, you cray.
Craig, you cray.
Kirby put up a rabbit.
See? Kirby knows how to fix my Snapchat filters. That's exactly what I want. Niggas love rabbits. All he does is snow bunnies, Craig. You don't know about that BBC. Ha! Of course you do. Gay ass nigga, Craig. So pale trying to get some color in your life. I see you, Craig.
Craig's like, I only go on Instagram for the Vine. And like,
That doesn't make any sense, Craig.
Craig, nobody goes on Instagram just for the vines, Craig.
but Mom, I thought that's where you got him, Craig.
Craig, you're mistaken Instagram for Twitter, Craig. I thought you were better than this.
Zarbon said, hey. Kirby put up 2 rabbits. Zarbon said, he spreads your cheeks.
Mine specifically?
Yours specific.
Craig, why you always let Zarbon come in here? Spread cheeks.
If you should be spreading anybody's cheeks, Zarbon, it should be Craig's. If you love the taste of Doritos, Fritos, Tostitos,
Pringles.
Pringles, Lazos, Cheetos.
When you're making shit up, but there's already like more that already have O's.
Funyunos.
Jinxos. Owen Mia Cocos. Cocoa Pebbles.
Cocoa Puffs. Those are chips, right? They're rice chips. Chocolate rice chips.
Kirby said, middle finger, Craig. Then he put a like lipstick kiss. He said that thing on your neck is actually a stamp. What? Vegeta said Winslow, looking like Seto Kaiba with blonde hair. Winslow, have you ever seen Seto Kaiba?
Of course I have, Craig. I follow Seto Kaiba on Snapchat, Craig. I paid $15 for him to be my friend, Craig, for a month.
On fucking
Hollowness.
Hollow.
Remember the name of your own app, Craig.
This is Seto Kaiba. This is Winslow. Look at the camera, Winslow. Is there a resemblance? I'm gonna pick a picture that's just straight up Seto Kaiba's face. Okay, now I want you to once again lower your face.
I don't see it.
You don't see it? Can you say Yugi aggressively?
Craig!
Let's see. Kirby said the kiss mark be in the stamp. As if, like, Craig's mom never, like, kissed Craig.
No, it's the same, because Craig, you're male.
We did a whole Craig mail skit.
We did.
Oh gosh. Vegeta said yes. Kirby said,
You know that picture I have of your sister wearing this bikini? That was actually you, Craig.
that was pretty good. Vegeta said, come on, bro. You're a subtle guy, bro. Where's your blue eyes white dragon?
It's right here, Craig. I stole it from you.
When you said it's right here, Craig, he like whipped his hand like this, and I thought he was like,
Right here, Craig. And here's my 3-headed blue eyes white dragon.
just whipping all the dicks out. Welcome, Frieza-san.
Don't forget to smash that like button. Just like I smashed Frito-Lay's of Craig. You already know what it is.
Kirby said, what is in the necklace around your neck?
What's in the necklace around your neck, Craig? Is it a locket of your girlfriend, Craig? Is it your own semen? Brace your eyes, Craig!
Who's neck?
Whose neck? Whose
Neck! Got you, Craig. Frito-Lay.
Would you like to do an Empire of It, any of it, Craig?
Can we do a simul, Craig?
Of what, Craig?
So you would do a stream. I would do a stream.
Based on what, Craig?
He, she, me, it, do a stream. Oh, I see. I see what you
I get
asked.
you. I'll come up with something. I got you, Craig.
You got an idea?
Yeah.
Craig!
Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like this video. Favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding, ring that bell so you be notified whenever you see these live streams. Also, share this video with your friends so they may join in on the festivities as well.
Share this video with Craig.
This is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black the one and only, here with
Craig's mom.
Craig, Pablo, Subway worker,
Kelchi. Loch Ness Monster.
the fucking credits just roll. Frieza-san, the Emperor of the Universe, asked, when are we streaming again? Right after this, I believe, is the plan. My bang's just shaking. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get something to drink. Then we can stream for maybe like 30 minutes or so, and then I probably should dip. It is Monday. Yeah. So thank you all once again. Have a wonderful day. Share this video with your friends. In peace. Kirby said toast to Craig's uselessness.